Hello, my beautiful Leo. I cannot wait to get into your reading. I am now doing all my zodiac readings in line with the new moon, so we get the lunar month rather than the calendar month. So this is the new moon in November. Although all my readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this video, the message was meant to find you as long as you resonate. Know that I am reading energy, so you might have to crisscross energies. If I say it's your energy and it's someone around you, then just switch the energies as you see fit. We're looking at the Leo Zodiac, and we're looking at your overall energy, what you don't see coming, challenges, opportunity, and some advice from Spirit for the lunar month ahead here for Leo. So Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of Leo. Please protect me as I channel this message and the viewer. And Leo, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am feeling that and that. Okay, so we have overall energy. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. In what you don't see coming, we have the Empress in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. In your opportunity, we have the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And in your challenge, we have the Death card, we have the Two of Cups, and in reverse, we have the Five of Swords. Let's pull some oracles as well for you. We have Ash. Let's pull one of these. We have Indecision. Okay. All right. So, Leo, what do we have? Well, overall, I feel like you're coming out of a tough heartbreak in some way, something that's been over, but I feel like you're coming out of it. And I think you're entering into a new point in time here with this Ace of Cups, which is emotional happiness. So I feel like you're ready to explore. And I feel like something has been over for some time, something you weren't able to make something out of. And maybe it's been very painful to experience this loss, okay? Because I feel like something is lost that you've had to recuperate from. So it could be a relationship, it could be parting with a point in time in your life where things just shifted, things changed, they're no longer what they used to be. So yeah, I feel like you're now ready to explore. You're now encompassing this beautiful energy of new beginnings, exploration, and it's very exciting. So what you don't see coming, I feel like there is I mean, the High Priestess in reverse is certainly something we don't see at all. So there's an unknown here. And I feel like the unknown here is there is some sort of indecision. I mean, this Two of Wands is about making a decision, and it's in reverse right beside the indecision card. And I feel like there's an indecision here about something that is unknown at this time. And we'll get some clarifiers here, but I feel like with the Empress in reverse, this is like all about love, unconditional love. This is self-love. This is self-worth. This is abundance. This is divine feminine energy. And I feel like maybe you're unknown as to the direction of where to pour love external, because I do feel there is self-love, and I feel like you're ready to explore, but it's like what you don't see coming here is like, where do you pour this energy? Where do you choose to walk towards? There's a lot of indecision here when it comes to this. Yeah, we'll pull some clarifiers here, but in the opportunity, I feel like there is a realization here that you are in control of where you want to go. So you can remain in something that is over, something that is painful, or you can move forward towards something else. So I feel like your opportunity here is to allow yourself to detach from an energy maybe where you felt like you had to do everything yourself. Maybe you felt like you had to find love, or that you had to do something here to bring love, to chase love or bring love in a way that, because I do feel this is a love reading with the cups, with the Three of Swords, with the Empress. I feel like there's an energy here of you wanting to change your focus, wanting to change the role that you've been playing for some time, and you're not quite sure how to change this. This is the Mother card, and same with this, and it's both in reverse. So I don't know, like maybe you've been playing parent for some time and not focusing on self, or a role of someone that maybe you're now trying to see, like, how can I find love in a different way for myself? How can I give myself love that I haven't been able to do? So I feel like the challenge here is this huge shift, this transition, this letting go of an old way of being, something that no longer serves you, and finding a balance. This is a relationship. This is a give and take. This is a Two of Cups, you know, a partnership between two people. And I feel like you no longer want to be sabotaging. You no longer want to be in difficult situations here where you're not exploring love, where you're not getting your cup filled. So I feel like you're now ready to explore what this means, what this looks like. But there's a lot of indecision here that you're having to address. So let's get some clarity here in the overall energy. Can we get some clarity with this overall energy? We have the Death card coming out again. We have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands over top of the Page of Wands. So yeah, it's like you want to explore something. You want to move towards something, but it's like, what do you move towards? This Page of Swords in reverse and this indecision is telling me like you're not quite sure, you're not quite certain, because I feel like you're needing to come to terms with the transition out of something that no longer serves you. It no longer serves you to be in an environment or your old self in some way, because it's not finding you a balance. It's not finding you the love you want. It's not deep and fulfilling, I feel here, and it's outstayed its welcome in some way. So what you don't see coming, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Judgment coming out again. That was in your opportunity, and the Page of Wands coming out again, and it's in reverse. So I think what you don't see coming here is that in order to explore, in order to move forward, there needs to be a realization, a truth of something. And I think you're not seeing it quite yet. What this truth is that in order to move forward, in order to have some sort of breakthrough, communication, forward movement here, to explore whatever, there needs to be an honest truth accepted. You need to see something for what it is. And I feel like there is some indecision around this, and maybe a difficult time in what to do with this truth. How do we move forward with this truth that we now know, now that we see something as being over and done with, transitioning out of that so that we can move forward? Because maybe you've fallen out of love. Could very well be, you know, with the Three of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like something you might have loved at one point. It's now over. There's no fire here. Is like you can't really explore, and it's like embracing this truth. And it's like, what do I do now that I feel this? How do I move forward? How do I communicate this? So let's see, what is your opportunity here? Clarified. We have the Fool in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot in reverse. Your opportunity is, yeah, like really acknowledging the fact that if you want to have forward movement, if you want to explore or have to deal with a situation here that has been very fixed and stuck in some way, could be a family situation, could be a structure of sorts that is difficult to move away from. You're experiencing a lot of indecision, but it's like, how do we find happiness? How do we move forward? How do we find balance? Because I feel like what you don't see with this Judgment is you coming into an awareness of something, but it's like, how now do we implement this so that we can move forward, so we don't feel stuck, so we can find some sort of union, some sort of partnership, some sort of love, because I feel things are really transitioning here. So clarity on your challenge. King of Swords, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune coming out again. Your challenge is moving forward, is trying to, again, get back on track here, but I feel you're stuck. And I feel like you're stuck because your mind might be telling you one thing. but I feel like you've already outgrown something here with the Death card. Something's tired, something's done. You need to move forward, you need to move on. It is very difficult to break devil energy because we need to become very honest with where we're stuck or held back by our own unhealthy ways or vices or other people, situations, circumstances that aren't allowing us to move forward because we're mentally tied in some way. So let's get some guidance here from Spirit. What is the guidance for Leo? What is the guidance? What are they supposed to do here? You have the King of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, interesting. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, very similar cards in reverse, and this was in your opportunity. So I feel like what Spirit is showing here is that there is an opportunity here for you to really take control into your own hands of what you want and be confident that upon reflection of a truth, reflection of what has happened here, because the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which is we have to reflect on pain. We have to come out of a state where we've been hurt so that we understand and we get very clear and we understand where we want to move towards. And I feel like you might be still dependent on someone or some situation here, more dependent than maybe you want to be. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, once you, well, this was in reverse too, once you get very clear and take the time to become certain, because I feel like you need some sort of clarity, some sort of aha moment here that comes with the what you don't see coming, then you need to address the parts that you're dependent on, the parts that you're not allowing yourself to be free from. You might have to just become single in some way because you're stuck in something and maybe you're used to being tied to someone or something here. Okay, and not used to being independent, not used to being free, not used to kind of doing your own thing. Seven of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. I feel like you want some love. I feel like you want to give love, you want to experience love, you want to balance give and take. You're stuck in a situation, and so I feel like you're not able to manifest what you want because you feel like you're in a position you can't fight, or you can't fight for what you want, and it's mostly because you're dependent and you're stuck on some situation here in indecisive energy. But Spirit's saying, know what you want, what you emotionally feel for, allow yourself the confidence to step forward to manifest what you want. You are in a position to win, although you don't realize it, but just make sure you're clear. Make sure you've had time to really reflect on what you want here, because I think what you don't see is you don't know what it is you want to move towards. So before you pull a trigger, know what you want to move towards, know what you want to explore, because, I mean, there's one thing to just explore blindly, but I feel like what direction are you moving towards here? Because detaching is one thing and exploring is another, but exploring what exactly? I feel like there needs to be some sort of understanding of this a little bit further, and then detaching and not being in the mind, not being held back to a connection or a situation out of, I don't know, out of just our dependency to it. And I need to realize some sort of truth here, and could very well have been that this connection has been over for some time. Okay, so this is what I see here for you, Leo. I hope this made sense, and I will see you soon. Bye.